That may be all they're in it for, because they know about the free groceries you get, plus this. So that you might want to question a few of them, just to make sure. Okay, now take a deep breath before I ask these questions, because this is going to be tough. Okay, that was good.
Deep breath.
That was good. Deep breath.
It's pretty good.
Really good.
It's pretty
bouse. Yeah. So if you could have any superhero power, what would that power be, Christen?
Oh, that is so tough.
Is it really?
So tough. Yes, because I love superheroes. I mean, hey.
Oh, are you?
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
Oh.
Batman.
Oh, so you like the guy with no superpowers, but he's got just the cool ass stuff.
Hey.
Yeah.
But the second one would be Superman. I mean, hey, he can fly.
That's true. So do you want to be rich with cool gadgets, or do you want to be able to fly?
But what about Tony Stark? He's also rich with cool gadgets.
Iron Man. Oh,
Yeah.
how could I forget?
Yeah.
He's got... This is going to sound awful. He's got the look and the powers.
Oh.
So, hey.
Now, I'm not asking which one you'd marry. I'm asking...
Hey, the man's good looking, okay? He's good looking. He rocks it like a bouse.
So
Thank you, Allie.
So what do you think? What power would you want?
This is so hard.
It's tough. Some people are like, that's too easy, and then some people have to really think about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I appreciate that she's thinking about it, though. She's not just saying the first thing that
She doesn't want to just blurt out something.
And then regret it later.
Right.
I would say Superman, because you can fly places, you can get to people faster. I mean, the guy's got it.
But
He does.
Do you just want to be Superman?
I could be Superwoman.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Now, would you wear the tights, or would you wear that little short skirt that Superwoman wears?
A skirt probably would not be a good idea.
Probably not,
flying.
especially when you're landing. If you're coming straight down, it probably wouldn't be a good idea.
The skirt is a little ridiculous. The more I think about the skirt, the more I hate the skirt. It's like, come on, if you want to be a badass, you can't be walking around in a little skirt.
Yeah, I would be stuck, because I would just think I'd just wear normal clothes, because I wouldn't look good in tights. And then secondly, a skirt wouldn't.
Well, you can just make your own costume. You don't have to.
Exactly.
You don't have to conform. Okay.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
You can be a divergent.
Okay. So the second question that I have for you. If you had a chance to sit down and have a cup of coffee with anybody, and this could be anybody living, anybody dead, anybody throughout history, doesn't matter, who would this person be? You've only got 5 minutes with them.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my person would be Maya Angelou. I mean, I know she's just so inspirational, and she always has something positive, and I really like her.
Isn't that true? I mean, don't you want to surround yourself with positive people?
Yes.
I mean, you're sort of a reflection, I guess, of the people that you're around and that inspire you. So, I mean, that's really good. That's a good answer. Yeah.
Very, very good.
Everybody wants you to fly so you can come visit.
Right, I see that in the chats. Everybody, come visit me. You've been Little Miss Popular.
She is. She's like,
everybody's on Twitter wanting to talk to her.
Were you most popular in high school?
Well, I've been told yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was popular until some of my older high school friends were like, "Christen, everybody knew you." I'm like, "They did?"
Yeah. Were you like the cheerleader type, or what?
Oh no.
No.
I was not a cheerleader. No.
Mm-hmm.
I played sports. I played soccer and I played volleyball.
That's cool.
That's cool. So I was like one of those theater geeks.
Theater's the greatest.
Yeah, but it's just
theater.
what I did. It's just what I did.
Everybody's got their own thing.
Now, I do want people to check out the event page on Christen, because there's actually some good stuff that she wrote down that maybe we didn't cover in the interview, and it gets a little more in depth. Some of the things that she went through with the surgery, things like that. And there's also some pictures, and I think these are some good pictures for people to see, especially if they know somebody that may be going through this.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing, the most important thing that I would love for people to take away from this is, if you are going through this yourself, if you know somebody that's going through it, you can get through it, and your life can actually be better after it.
Mm-hmm. You just got to have the strong heart to say, this is really hard, this is tough, but I know I'm strong enough and I can get through this. Yeah.
Now I've got a couple more questions for Christen, and we're going to have to wrap things up because Stephanie's going to be on the show here in about 40 minutes. If someone were to come up to you and say, Christen, my husband, he's going to leave me. He wants to have a divorce. What kind of advice would you give that person?
Well, I mean, obviously I wouldn't know the situation, but I would say stay strong. I mean, you can't chase somebody that wants that. But I would say stay with a good attitude. Don't bother them. Don't harass them. I mean, don't do any of those things, because doing that isn't going to help you.
It's just going to make you look like a stalker.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, especially if you have kids, you need to understand what your kids are going to want to see. What are they going to, because they're eventually going to find this all out. And just a reflection of yourself, like, what would you want to do? What would you want people to see of you? You don't want to talk badly about them. You don't want to do any of that. Just let them go. I mean, it really is the greatest advice. When people walk away from you, let them go. Be like, all right, don't bother them.
May not be the easiest decision, but it's probably the best one.
It's not. Sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same. I'm quoting the Fray right now. But, I mean, it really is. It's the best thing. And, I mean, stay strong and have people who love you surround you. And talk to someone. And I would say the best thing is to go to a counselor. Go talk to someone, a therapist, anyone to help you get through this. And if they want to leave you, see if they'll go to marriage counseling with you. Or you can go to marriage counseling for yourself and see what you can learn so this won't happen again. See if you could better yourself.
That's some great advice. That's really good advice. You mentioned going to a therapist. I mean, would you say that maybe writing is part of your therapy?
Yes, I went to a therapist in the beginning. But yes, even my therapist told me that a while back. Whenever I used to see him, he was like, just write everything down. And because that's the best therapy, because you're not always able to talk to people. And I will admit, my friends are my therapist, and they know exactly who they are. I think every one of them heard a text from me.
Sure.
Just see if you have that one person, because not a lot of people have a ton of friends, and see if there's a person you can vent to, just to be your soundboard.
Now, say if somebody wants to get in contact with you, say somebody is going through some of these things, how can they get in touch with you online? Because I know you have a Twitter now. So what's your Twitter handle?
My Twitter handle.
Like the @
Like your Twitter name?
Oh, I forgot. It's I think it's Christen C311. So
I'm seeing
Christen
I'll tell them what it is.
I have too many things.
It's at Christen0311.
And just to be clear, that's the first letter is a capital letter. So.
Right.
So, yeah.
And if you're having trouble finding her, then you can just always go to the people that I'm following, and you can get her from there. Yeah.
Like a mouse.
And you also have a LinkedIn, so if they want to contact you on LinkedIn, they can do it there as well.
Fancy.
Right.
Yeah. So, that's how we got in contact.
Exactly.
So,
I just saw your post, and I was like, hey,
Yeah.
I could even be interested. I'll give it a try.
See, it's cool because, I mean, even though we live in the same town, it took, I guess, the internet to bring us together on the show. So that's
really cool.
It's really cool.
I think it's really cool how you live in the same town. That blows my mind a little bit. It's like, how small is this world?
Yeah.
Clarksville's really small.
Now, one more question. I'm going to let you off the hook. All right?
Okay.
So, listen to her. She already knows me. It's like, okay, Chris, whatever. She didn't tell me to shut up, though, ever.
I haven't.
Yeah.
She probably
I'm
wanted
shocked.
to.
I'm shocked.
She probably wanted to tell you to shut up.
Okay, so say you're hanging out at the grocery store one day, just you're buying cucumbers. I don't know, and then a young woman comes up to you, maybe a young guy, whatever, and he says, I just found out that I have to have brain surgery. I've got a tumor that they're going to have to remove, and I'm scared. What kind of advice would you throw at them?
Well, I probably, me being me, would probably want to know their story. And, I'd try to ask them, like, where are you going to be seen? And, probably, and then just talk to them and see how I could help them emotionally, because it really affects you emotionally and mentally. Because you can't see the tumor. I mean, sometimes you can. I mean, it depends on the situation. But I would just sit and I was just like, do not give up. And, I would also ask them if they go to church. And I I would talk to them about that, or if they not, I want to respect them. But I would try to find them a support group or be their support group, because it's very lonely. Because, you know, you don't meet someone every day that has brain surgery or has a tumor. And I would see if I could find them help, as in either talking to someone or be the person to talk to and just guide them.
Sure.
I spoke with a woman the other day. Her cousin's wife has epilepsy, and I just told her, I was like, I can either give you the epilepsyfoundation.org number, or you can just talk to me. You know, there's a lot of places you can reach out to that can give you information.
Sure.
I've researched a lot.
and I guess the main thing with somebody in that situation, and even the whole divorce thing we were talking about, a lot of times they don't even need advice. It's just they just need somebody to listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Very important.
Yeah, sure. Well, we love you to death. Absolutely love you to death. We love your positive attitude, and we just love the fact that you're able to get on here and talk about it. Because, like we mentioned before, it's so important, I think, to for a person just to know that they're not alone in the world. Jess says you can buy them the game Cranium for Christmas.
There you go.
She's funny. She got it for me for Christmas.
That's great. That's really good. So, are you coming to the CMA Fest?
No, I really want to.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't bought tickets, so I could
Well,
still. I think I still have a chance.
You don't have to worry about. Like I told you, you just come to BB King's, hang out with us, have dinner.
Oh, see, I wasn't even expecting that.
Yeah. So that's a done
yeah.
deal? Okay, well, good.
Like a mouse.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So, all right, so we're going to wrap things up because I've got my good friend Stephanie that's going to be on the show next. We got about 30. You need to stick around for that and listen to that show as well.
Will do.
All right, and tell your friends to come back, too, sometime. Hang out with
will.
us. All right. So I guess that's it. I'm going to take us out this time, and I'll let you take us out next time.
All right.
All right. So until we broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good, and I'm gone.
Maybe dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time for an acronym.
2